Mogul life. Mogul life. Had to come out of the struggle. Now I be dodging the trouble. I don't be making it rain, though I came up from the puddle. I be investing in things, making my little money double. You be out.
Peace, kings and queens. You are now tuned in to the Mogul Coaching Program, the elite one-stop shop for entrepreneurship and credit. You're tuned in with myself, Ramel, Young Mogul New Worlds, the business professional, entrepreneur, and credit expert. In today's lesson, I'm going to walk you through entrepreneurship and how to really develop your mind, because a lot of times when we talk about entrepreneurship, we think it's easy. We think it's about a ton of money, and a lot of people look up to you, and we get all the money in the world. But I'll be the first one to tell you, if you haven't heard, that's not reality. The truth about it is there's going to be challenges. There's going to be times where it might break you. Your business might not get off the ground for the first 5 years, but it's all about understanding that you need to have a mindset to keep you equipped enough to embrace the challenges on this entrepreneurship journey. Okay? So, entrepreneurship, what is that? Entrepreneurship is the process of designing, developing, launching, and 4, running a business. These 3 things. So, entrepreneurship, you really want to get to this first step of design your business. When you're thinking about you designing your business, you're focused on what value are you going to provide to society, right? A lot of times you think about just, selling an item or a product or service without any value. The biggest and the most productive, lucrative companies in the world provide an enormous amount of value to where it's undeniable. If you think about Amazon, the value that Amazon provides is so impactful to where it's just running everybody out of business. It's completely crushing the competition because they provide so much value where you can order everything you need and it'll be to your doorstep in 1 day, 2-day shipping, overnight. That is something that you cannot really put a dollar amount on, which is why Amazon is so valuable. So when you're thinking about launching your business, you want to design it in a way where you have so much value that the customer cannot put a price on it. I cannot focus on that enough. Value. Value is extremely important. Once you understand what value you're going to provide, which is your service, you can now develop a business plan, which I'm going to go into in another lesson, as long as you stay tuned in, all right? Developing is your business plan. Launching is actually going to market, putting your business out to the public. Now you have potential clients, partners, and people that's going to work with you. So it's going public. The last and most important thing is actually running or managing a business, because we can find value, we can put together a business plan, we can launch it to the public, but the toughest part is sustaining and managing and running a business effectively so where it can become profitable. Okay? Managing. That's entrepreneurship, but what are you? Are you an entrepreneur? Think about it. In this next step, I'm going to break down the levels of the entrepreneurship mindset to know whether or not you are up to par to be successful in entrepreneurship. Okay? So, there's 6 levels to the entrepreneurship mindset. The first level is the employee. See, most of us, we want to be bosses right away. We really want to call the shots and start telling people what to do before we've immersed ourselves as an employee. Before you can tell anyone to do anything, you have to master your own service. For example, a mechanic or a cook. They know how to cook. The mechanic knows how to fix a car, And he mastered that service to where now you can put a system in place and hire other individuals and develop the skill set to run your business. But first and foremost, you have to be the employee. Do not involve anyone in your business until you understand the service. You understand the product. You've tested it out in the market. You want to master that to the highest capacity. So I'll give you guys an example. For myself, I started out with a media production company a couple years ago. That was my first introduction to entrepreneurship. And I love media production because I love visuals, right? And I was motivated by it. And my older brother, he went to school for media production, so he was very talented. I didn't have the skills. I knew how to lead people. I understood operations and management, but I did not know the exact skill of media production, which crippled me at the end. Because without my brother, I was not successful in the business because I was not technically advanced when it came to the actual filming, editing, software. What I was good at was managing, operations, sales, but I was not the employee. I started out being the manager, and that's why I fell short. So I always recommend to entrepreneurs to focus on the skill and make sure that you're the employee first. The next level of the entrepreneurship mindset is the self-employed. The difference between the employee and the self-employed is the self-employed individual now has documentation. You can have an LLC, a partnership, S Corp, you name it. You now are adding the legal paperwork and the entities to your business so now its structure is yours, right? But at the end of the day, the business starts and ends with you only. You do not have a team yet. It's still you. Run your operation as an individual. The third level to the entrepreneurship mindset is now the manager. The difference between the self-employed and the manager is now you have a team. You have employees. You now are able to have other people carry out your vision and successfully grow your business. However, you cannot go on vacation and your business is going to still run. The business still starts and ends with you. You're sort of like a hotshot employee. So you go to work every day, you're trading your time for money, but the business starts with you because if you leave, your employees are not going to be successful. At this stage in the entrepreneurship mindset, you want to focus on building company culture, building the atmosphere. See, for myself, I was successful in entrepreneurship. Well, I am successful in entrepreneurship because I was able to master being a manager. So out in the field, doing the work with my team, motivating them, leading the right way, so that once I move on to the next level, the business is going to run with or without me. But this is a key point. This is a very key point in developing the entrepreneurship mindset and when you're designing your business. Build company culture. The fourth level to the entrepreneurship mindset is the business owner. At this fourth level in entrepreneurship is where you now put yourself in position to make money in automation because you've put in systems. That's the difference between a manager and an employee. The business owner now has systems to where it runs on its own. He can go on vacation. You can go work on another business. You can go and travel, and your business is going to run without you because you have systems. I'll give you an acronym. This is what systems stands for. Saving yourself significant time, energy, and money. System, this is going to save your life. Saving yourself significant time, energy, and money. This is when you are becoming successful as a business owner. So for myself, right, I have multiple streams of income. I have multiple businesses. I run and manage different things. So, as far as my cleaning franchise, I have automated systems. Business owner. It runs itself with or without me. All I have to do is really pretty much check up on my client, check up on my team, making sure that they're servicing the clients the right way, operations are ran because I put the systems in place. However, I still understand that I am also an employee in another aspect of my business. I just launched my credit repair business for the last 60 days, which I am the employee. I do everything from administration to processing, dispute letters, everything is all through me. But I understand the process to where ultimately I'm going to get to a point where it's going to be running itself without me because I have to build a team, put the systems in place, and then now I'm going to help put myself in the next position, which is investor. This is the next level of the entrepreneurship mindset. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. So if you only have one business or one day job, you have 6 more to go. Do not get hung up on focusing on one business. Yes, I get it. That is your bread and butter. But the real vehicle to financial freedom is to invest in multiple streams of income that can make you money in your sleep, like passive income. So for myself, I made money out of this one business and I took it and started to invest in other vehicles. You can invest in stocks, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in anything that you want. But ultimately, you want to be able to leverage your experience and your finances from this business to create more income for yourself. Okay? Become an investor. That's really, really important. You have to take risks. The last and final step to the entrepreneurship mindset is truly becoming an entrepreneur. See, the reason why I wanted you to go through these steps is because when we see entrepreneurship, we automatically think it's a 1, 2, 3 process. No, it takes a lot to get to the highest level of entrepreneurship. You may be running a business and it's really not making any money, you do not have a team, there's no systems, then you're not a true entrepreneur. You're just an employee, you're your own boss, that's it, but you're not an entrepreneur, okay? Now, the highest level of entrepreneurship is when you can make money from other people's ideas and other people's money. This is the true and highest form. I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with Shark Tank. And you watch Damon John and Mark Cuban. These guys, they sit on the show and they get other people's business ideas, leverage it with the bank's money, and bring it together and generate even more money for them. They're making money while they're asleep. This is the level that we ultimately want to get into, but it's not to just shoot at you or make you be down on yourself. The goal is to really internalize this and figure out where you are on your entrepreneurship journey and having a roadmap. As I stated earlier for myself, I'm a business owner in one business, I'm employing another business. But I know the roadmap, and this is where I ultimately want to end up, to where I can make money off of other people's ideas and other people's money. This is the highest level of entrepreneurship, okay? Now, you really, for all my entrepreneurs, you're out there, you're hustling every single day, and I really want you to have this checklist. When you're going about your day, or when you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, ask yourself, are you resistant to change? Entrepreneurs, we have to be able to adapt to the times. Technology is booming right now. So if you're not able to adapt to technology, or if you're not able to adapt to the consumers and the trends, then your business is going to fail. So you need to understand that change is inevitable. That's one of the things you really want to ask yourself. Are you equipped with the strength to embrace the challenges of entrepreneurship. It's not going to be easy. But for some of us, we may think that it's harder than what it is. If you grew up in an environment where you've lost a parent, or if you've been into a tragic accident, or different things, who knows, right? But we never know how strong we are until being strong is our only option. So just have that same mindset when you're going into entrepreneurship in your business. Even when the times are the toughest, you have to be strong. And once you are able to really live through that, you'll see the results. So here's my lesson on entrepreneurship and how you develop the mindset.
Mogul life. Mogul life. Yeah, mogul life.